man, AI. So when this first came up, I was thinking about how we're all kind of already in the habit of scraping. You know, what they're calling scraping, when these technologies go out into the internet, they just kind of gather a lot of different images, process them from this database, and then they're able to generate new images that way. And I'm thinking that's very similar to how a lot of artists already practice. This is how we learn. This is how we train. Okay, I'm trained on the work of all of my favorite artists.
Exactly.
And so I don't compensate them. You know, I don't plan on compensating them in any way, but I acknowledge them. You know, and I say, okay, these are my inspirations. This is the work that I love. I'm very open about where my influences come from, but I don't consider myself committing piracy, right? So that's kind of my dilemma. Like, how do you...
What about the part where you're attaching yourself as a human? Do you feel like it has to be a part of the component in that whole use of AI?
Well, we're talking about tools. Okay, we're talking about, you know, a tool that lets you take to use a word prompt, to generate an image. Okay, I use Photoshop. All this stuff here, it's using a digital tool like Photoshop. I'm not mixing paint. I'm not hiring a model to pose for me. So that has an impact on models, it has an impact on professional photographers, it has an impact on the art stores, the paint makers, and so forth. But with all that going on, it hasn't destroyed any of those industries. So I'm a graphic designer also, and I've seen technologies come and go just in the short 20 years that I've been working. Okay, people were using, you know, camera and film technology. Along came the scanner, and suddenly, you know, we didn't need film anymore. You know, this is an entire photographer studio right here, and videographer studio. Those were jobs. Okay, so the industry is constantly changing. And the question is, don't get me wrong, I hope that all the efforts that are going into regulating AI, getting it ethically done.
There's going to be something in place eventually that's going to make this thing part of what we do every day.
It already is, but for me, not yet. But I'm excited about the possibilities because, once again, no paint, no mess, no fumes, no toxins. I can just work, and I appreciate that. But I also understand it does have an impact. So it's like, you know, simple example, you're looking at gardening. Okay, the guys with the leaf blowers have an advantage over the guys with the rake. But the guys with the rake and the hand stuff, those are craftsmen. So there's a value there. They're just going to have to figure out, they would have to figure out how to market themselves so that they don't disappear. So they can say, okay, I have value. There may not be as many of them, many of those craftsmen, but they're still, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate that sharing.
Yeah.
All right, now.
All right. Bye, everybody.